me this opportunity. And it's been wonderful listening to all of you. And in fact, I just wanted to especially thank Dorothy and Peter for actually getting me up here and being able to speak out what is very, very close to my heart. And in fact, while I was listening to all the speakers, and I was able to identify with each and every person, whatever they were speaking, and I was just getting these goosebumps, that yes, this is what has happened in my country too, and this is what's happening here. So yes, uh, we all have experienced it, especially Pakistan, Umbreen, and India. We are neighbors, so there's so much in common. Our cultures, the attitude towards women. So it's a wonderful platform. So I'll try to just keep in with the time period, and please let me know if I'm sort of exceeding it. Okay. Um, Discrimination, of course, we know, as Umreen also said it, right from the time a girl child is born. It starts from there when sweets are distributed, when a boy is born, and people are crying because a girl is born. That's what happens mostly in India, and that is because we have had this horrible practice of dowry, and therefore we think women are a liability, and so the father has to keep saving up money and sort of get his way, and then little later, as the children start growing up, if there's a brother and sister, so you have the little girl being told that no, you have to leave the second helping, leave it for your brother, because the brother is the one who is the prize in the house and in the home, and he is the one who's going to go to the best of schools. He's going to get therefore the best of jobs. Whereas the girl is going to have to leave that, even though she has the same stomach, right? She also wants to have that. She wants to eat that, but it's denied to her, and that is so sad. And she doesn't even know that it's something that is her right, because she's trained right from day one that no, it's okay. You are a girl. That's your destiny. Sorry, that's your fate. So that is so sad, and it has to change, and we need to make that happen. Not only that, afterwards, the girl, of course, is married off against her wishes, or maybe as per her wishes, but her choice doesn't matter. It's always, especially in the traditional societies, sorry. So, even if she gets married to someone of her choice, it's always, she has to listen to somebody in authority who is always a man. He decides everything for her, whether it's her marriage, whether it's her education, whether she has the right to go to work. Even if she is capable and intelligent, it's often considered to be a sort of a loss of the family pride if a educated girl wants to work, because why should she work? The family respect will come down. Is there any less money in our home? Why should a woman work? So that is, those things have to change. Even if you look at rape is a punishment for a girl wanting to, maybe because it's always the fault of the woman. She was dressed like that. She uh, has brought about that provocative, with her provocative clothes and her looks. I got excited and I decided to rape her, right? So these are things that have to change, and that only can happen through education and awareness. As all the speakers here speak about, when we are educated, we are aware that a woman is not just a plaything. She has a mind and a body. Yes, she is different from a man, but she has a mind. She has intelligence. She has rights. Each The constitution of each country has given women equal rights, almost all, right? So those are protected, but then many of the women themselves are not aware of what they can actually ask for. And because they do not have the right to work, they are financially dependent on their, whether it's their father or their brother or their husband, and so it goes on, and later on their son. So at all points of time, it's sort of doled out to you that yes, you can do this. And there are these stereotypes. So long back, of course, now things have changed, especially in the urban areas. Women could become teachers and nurses and other such traditional things. Or you could cook from your home and provide some kind of a tiffin service, these kind of things. But what about the other professions? Even as Peter was talking about the pilot, I mean, very many of them would say, no, why pilot? It's going to take away time from your family. Are you going to neglect your children? That's something that you keep hearing. Oh, you're neglecting your children. Don't you want to see them grow up? Yes, I'm sure the father also would like to see them grow up, right? Both have, both would want to see your children, their first steps and all that. So these stereotypes have to go from our minds. And that can be when parents start giving the same education to their children and say, yes, you also have a right, and so do you. And equal opportunities have to be given to women. And women can build up women. We have to encourage them. Just because it wasn't done during my time doesn't mean I have to torture the next generation. Yes, go ahead. If you feel you can do it, that's your passion, please explore it and do it. So you have these traditional, uh, you know, uh, many families are traditional, and especially the rural area, where a woman has almost no rights. You see just 20, 21-year-olds, mother of 3 children, and that's all they will do. They will only have children and they will take care of their homes. See, there's no harm. You have to take care of your children and you will take care of your homes. But there are other things which are going to, which also need to be done to make you achieve whatever you were meant to be there on earth. It was not just to have children and to take care of your home. You have a mind and you can achieve your best potential if you're educated, if you have the skills, the training that's so required. And this is something that we all need to, you know, talk very strongly about. Now, I've not faced that in my occupation because, see, as a principal, I'm in the education sector. And yes, I do want to say one more thing. It's a completely woman empowered structure in which we have our trustee, our senior management. All of us are mostly women in that. So I have been really fortunate and been, the children, of course, I mean, it's a co-ed school, but everyone who manages things are mostly women. And yes, we are fine. We're doing a good enough job, I would think. Quite, quite fine. Sorry, Dorothy. Is it, am I audible? I
I
just
hear
read
you well.
your. All right, all right.
You,
So
you,
I can.
Sheila, your mic was sort of going in and out
All,
as
okay,
you were speaking, but we heard it. It was some difficulty as you were moving, but we heard you, and I think you did a great job. Thank you. But go ahead if you want to continue.
okay, okay. Thank you. So, how much time do I have, Kenneth? Sorry, Usema Kenneth.
Yes, ma'am.
Have I got some time, or should I wrap it up?
Yes. You have got 3 minutes to wrap it up.
Okay, okay. Yeah. So, thank you. So, I would just like to end by saying that uh, we have to work towards educating and awareness, training, and we have to get, remember, it's your right. You don't have to ask anyone for it. Just go ahead and grab the opportunity. And the rural areas, it's us in the urban areas who have to get to the rural areas and do it, because no one is going to do it for them. They need us. We need to do that. And I would just like to refer to what Peter said also, and that is, don't increase the length of the frets, but increase the length of the That's what we have to do. Women help women, and of course, we have lots of good men also, educated men who are supporting us. So there's nothing that can stop us because we impact the community, and we start off with our family, and therefore the community. So thank you, everyone.